How to fix seized white chocolate. Remember, melted chocolate is silky and smooth. But what happens if you have a seized chocolate? For the most part, it becomes thick, grainy, and hard to work with. So, what can you do? Is it possible to save it? If you want to know, there are different possible methods to fix your seized white chocolate. How to fix seized white chocolate. If you have overheated your chocolate, do not worry. You can fix chocolate seizing, considering that you did not burn or scorch your white chocolate. So with that, here are helpful ways in fixing seized chocolate. 1. Make sure to take it from the heat and cool it immediately. It would help if you cooled it as soon as possible when you accidentally overheat the chocolate. Likewise, when it seizes. Afterward, transfer your chocolate to a cool bowl. Then, place it under an electric fan or air conditioner. Remember, if you leave it in the same bowl where you heated it, it will cook. 2. Put more chunks of chocolate. Take a handful of chocolate buttons or chopped pieces of chocolate. Then, add it into the bowl and stir it in until it melts. Because of this, it will help to bring down the temperature quickly. Also, you can take your overheated chocolate. After that, please place it in an ice bath to cool it quickly. However, be cautious not to add any water into the chocolate mixture, or it may seize. 3. Strain it through a sieve. If your chocolate is thick and clumpy, you can pour your melted chocolate through a sieve. In that regard, expect that you will have unaffected melted chocolate. 4. Add some extra fat. If your chocolate remains stiff, you can try adding some melted cocoa butter, a tablespoon at a time. Then, stir till it becomes smooth. As a result, it will incorporate fully. Also, you can use alternatives like vegetable oil or coconut oil. 5. Utilize an immersion blender. If you cannot smoothen your melted white chocolate, you can use an immersion blender. It is a handheld blender that you can place directly into a bowl or container. Keep in mind that you can add a few drops of soy lecithin. In that regard, it is an emulsifier to bring down the viscosity of your white chocolate. Doing this helps it become fluid. Ultimately, you can save your white chocolate for other baking recipes and take a fresh batch of white chocolate. Then, melt it. Do this only when every method does not work. Why does white chocolate seize? Usually, seizing in chocolate happens when there is moisture in it. Also, keep in mind that white chocolate differs from other chocolate like dark and milk chocolate. In addition to that, it contains cocoa solids. Moreover, white chocolate does not contain cocoa solids, however, it contains cocoa butter. For that reason, it can easily seize and turn lumpy. Likewise, it becomes grainy when melted, and it also scorches fast. Things to consider when melting white chocolate. It is better to melt white chocolate in a bowl over a saucepan of warm water than in a microwave. Besides, melting in a bowl over a saucepan is preferable. Note that it is easier to control the temperature than in the microwave. When using a microwave, avoid heating your white chocolate too fast. With that, microwave your white chocolate in a microwave-safe bowl, or a glass bowl for about 30 seconds and stir. Remember, your white chocolate will continue to melt from the heat of the bowl. Not only that but also its heat when stirred. That is why choose a bowl that fits tightly over your saucepan. Moreover, your bowl should not touch or come in contact with the water of your saucepan. The reason is that it may cause overheating. Also, the water needs to be at a minimal simmer and not boiling. Remember that all kinds of chocolate melt above your body temperature, and white chocolate may scorch at 110 degrees Fahrenheit. Additionally, you can add various flavorings to your bowl with chocolate before melting and stirring in as your chocolate melts. With that, ensure that there is no steam from the water that will contact your chocolate. It is also ideal for removing your bowl from the saucepan. Do this while small lumps of unmelted chocolate are still visible in the bowl. Note that the white chocolate will eventually melt as you continue to stir the chocolate. As a result, it will lessen the risk of your chocolate overheating. Besides that, you can put the bowl back over the saucepan of hot water for about 1 to 2 minutes. Do this when you have not melted the chocolate entirely. How to prevent white chocolate from seizing. Essentially, any liquid that contains water can cause seizing. To avoid that, when working with chocolate, ensure that all your bowls and utensils are completely dry. Furthermore, avoid using wooden spoons or boards as they may retain moisture and transfer it into your chocolate. Moreover, if you plan to use a double boiler to melt your white chocolate, avoid boiling the water. The main reason is that it may splash, and the steam may get into your chocolate. Additionally, wipe the bottom of your bowl before pouring your chocolate. Also, avoid putting a lid or cover into your bowl, as condensation can build up inside your bowl. Likewise, it will drip into your chocolate. Besides, if you like to add color to your white chocolate, use oil-based food coloring. Also, if you are dipping fruit or candy, pat them dry. Melting white chocolate can be delicate work, and sometimes, you can overheat and burn it. Remember, moisture is not the only thing that you need to consider when melting chocolate. Keep in mind that white chocolate can seize and become stiff if overheated. With that, your smooth and satin chocolate can be too thick in a flash. To avoid overheating, you must ensure that you use a decent thermometer when melting chocolate. Doing this keeps track of the temperature. Lastly, white chocolate should never reach above 110 degrees Fahrenheit, or about 43 degrees Celsius. If you liked this video, don't forget to like and subscribe.